Hello lovelies, I am Cindy out here coming at you with another tutorial. Now this tutorial is going to be on how to make a full frontal wig. So there are 50 million videos on YouTube on this, but if you follow me on Instagram, you see a lot of you guys are always asking me A, to make videos, and B, questions about wig making and stuff. I actually don't really make wigs because I just don't have the extra time outside of my clients to make wigs and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna share with you guys how to do it if you ever want to do it yourself, or if you're like short on cash in between coming to see me, or if you're just so far away that you can't come see me. This is like a really easy fix. And the hair that I have in is from Kendras Boutique, and let me just say, you guys, this hair is freaking awesome. Like, it is everything. And this is really a frontal. I am not BSing. It is not glued down or anything. Like, this is real life. So, yes, and reason being that I haven't glued mine down is because I am growing my shaved side back, and I'm conditioning my hair a lot. So I'm like doing deep conditioning treatments like a couple of times a week. So I take it off and put it on, but it's sturdy, girl. It ain't going nowhere, so it's good. Yeah, but if you want to know how to achieve this look, then keep watching. I have four and a half bundles in. I have two 24 inches, a 22, a 20, and like half of an 18, and then the frontal is an 18-inch. This hair is absolutely amazing. It's in its natural state. I've been breaking my hands through it. I am gonna post some more pictures of how it looks if I actually like not run my fingers through it and take all the curls out. But like, this hair is absolutely amazing. It does not even look like a freaking frontal. Like, it doesn't. And I'm shocked because when closures first came out, I was like, ooh, Jesus, I'm not trying to look like Tata Salabria in them. But like, I don't know. I got on the closure boat, and then when frontals came out, I was like, okay, no, that's too much. Like, I can't do that. But now I'm on the frontal boat, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna wear my hair ever again in life. Like, why? What reason do I have to do that? Like, why? Why would I? Why would I wear my own hair again? I don't. It doesn't make sense. But anywho, thank you, Kendra. Kendras Boutique. You're amazing, balls. And I'm growing my shaved side back, you guys. So don't be trying to talk like I don't have no edges, because I have edges. Okay? But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support all the time and your kind words. You guys are amazing. If you're not doing so already, follow me on Instagram. And I'm going to be doing a hair giveaway really, really soon. Actually, on some extra bundles. I have two extra bundles from Kendras Boutique that I am not going to use, so I'm going to do a giveaway on those. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Share my video. Thank you guys. I love y'all.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with the customization of the lace frontal. So you're going to mix equal parts with the actual lightener and the powder developer. Now you want to make it a thicker consistency, because if it's too thin, then it's going to be runny and it's going to get on your hair, and you want to bleach the knots. You don't want to bleach the rest of the hair. So I'm going to put this on with a smaller brush, and as you can see, I'm not really sliding it on. I'm more so patting it on, because you don't want to necessarily rub it in. So I'm patting mine down. I do slide it a little bit, but that's because I do this literally like almost every day. So if you're not really used to doing it, you're going to. Okay, so between the two of these, I just decided to go with the second one. As you can see, that one was a little big on the bottom, and this one fits just right. I do have a little leeway at the top, but you guys are gonna see as I sew, I'm gonna pull it down, and it's gonna cause tension. So the knots on the closure came out really, really good. And now I just positioned it, going to the side. I've messed up recording a little bit on that part, but you're just gonna anchor down both sides. Like I said, the clip that I had, it messed up a little bit, but I anchored the other side first. So you want to make sure you get both of them anchored first, and you're just gonna go around sewing on the back of the closure. Now, well, the back of the frontal, I'm sorry. So you want to make sure that as you're sewing, you're using a lot of tension because you really want to sew it onto the dome cap. Now, um, personally, for myself, whenever I make them for myself, I use the dome cap. When I make wigs for my clients, it really depends on their personal preference, but I do use the actual wig cap for them. For myself, I just like the way the dome cap feels better. I feel like it has more give. It stretches a little bit more for me. So that's just my personal preference, you guys. So I don't want the hair Nazis to get on me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going around. Want to really take your time and you're just gonna finish anchoring on your frontal. So go ahead and make the opposite side meet in the middle, and you're gonna continue to use tension. I'm sorry I couldn't get a better angle for you guys. I was at home, didn't have my tripod. I recorded this on my iPad for you guys. But we want to make sure you're not getting any lumps or bubbles there, because then it's going to cause a give, and too much tension isn't really good when you're sewing on your frontal. So you can see how it is, and now I'm just putting it in a ponytail to get it ready to prepare. So you can see that here I've made a slip knot. So I'm putting my needle through that knot that I made and pulling through twice. And that's going to give me a really, really good anchor. It's imperative that you have a good anchor when you're sewing on the wig. Now, I always go under and over. So that's my pattern, over and under. You want to make sure you're not sewing through the bottom of the elastic band, because you want it to keep giving. So whenever you get done, you have an option of like turning the wig over and putting hair on the inside. I don't do that because, like I said, I take mine on and off every day, and I don't really use an elastic band that much until like the end. Like if I feel like the elasticity is starting to bend a little bit, then I put an elastic band on to give me the tension that I need to make it feel like new. But that's about it. So you just want to make sure you keep your stitches really precise. Everybody has a personal preference on what they like to use, whether or not they like to use a nylon thread or cotton thread. Personally, I do prefer nylon thread. However, like I said, this frontal wig is for myself, and I have left all my stuff at work, so I just ran to Sally's and they only had cotton thread, so that is what I got. But yeah, you're just gonna keep going around, just back to back, and without curving for this first bundle. I am still on, actually, I think I'm on my second bundle. I might be on my first. No, yeah, I'm still on my first bundle of 24. So after this, I'm gonna put in, another 24 if I already didn't put that in. And then I'm gonna put in my 22, my 20, my 18, and then probably my other 18 too. So here we are at the top, and as you can see, now I'm going in a curved motion, and as you can see right there, there's like a little space, and you want to leave that until the end, because you're going to put one track, well, 2 or 3 tracks going straight across, but you're going to join it with the edge of that frontal so it can be perfect, and that's what you're going to use to create the tension that you're going to need to make sure that it lays perfectly. So I'm going to keep on sewing, and then I'll come back. Okay, so as you can see, I'm coming to an end. Sorry about that light in the back with that glare, you guys. And don't worry about that little that little hump right there. It was such a weird angle to be in to record for you guys, but I'm gonna flatten that out right now. Remember, this is for myself. I didn't tell this to anybody. But I never sewed through the track except for the actual anchor. So you're gonna make sure on this part, this is basically the most important part. So you're gonna join this one track. I double everything else. I am not doubling this one so it can lay super flat, but you're gonna sew the edge of the frontal as well as this first track onto each other so they join together. And so you're going to keep going, and you just want to make sure on this part you're pulling extremely tight because this is what's going to join them together to make it look natural. When you comb it back, you don't want to see a separation between the frontal and your last weft. So just make sure you keep going all the way around and join it. You won't be able to see it that great on this part, but I am going to join it all the way to where the ear would be. So to the very end, you want to make sure you keep using as much tension as you possibly can, going all the way down and all the way across the back of the frontal. Because if you leave any space not intended to, then it'll feel funny. So remember the ones that we were curving up, you want to sew that to the frontal as well. And this is going to give you such a natural appearance, you guys. I absolutely love this technique. So just pulling it all back so you can see how it goes. We're going to cut the cap from under. So as you can see, this is how it looks before you customize it, which is pretty darn good, but I just don't really like the whole bulky look. I will say that frontals from Kendra's Boutique are absolutely amazing. Most of the time when you get frontals, you have to take a whole lot of hair out, but the density is like amazing. So I am going to customize this hairline a little bit because it is a little bulky for me, but I mean, just parting through, you can see how natural it looks before I even customize anything, you guys. So yes, I am super excited. So next I'm going to do what I've already done, plucked the hair out. As you can see, that was the little bit of hair that actually I had to pluck out. That was it, which is not a lot. So I'm really not a crazy baby hair fan. However, I do like for the hairs around the front of the frontal to be a little shorter than the rest of the hair because that's how your hair naturally grows. So I'm just taking a little razor that I use for my eyebrows. I'm at home, y'all, to make it look natural. And then this is how the frontal looks just slapped on. I haven't done anything to it. Except for wet the hair down a little bit. So combing through, that's how it looks. None of my hair out is out. None of my hair is out whatsoever, you guys. And I am so in love with this frontal. Like, I don't know if I'll ever wear my hair out again. Just parting through. And yes, ladies, we've come to the end. This is how it looks with my makeup on. This is from my phone, so it's like super clear. I wish the whole video was like that. I apologize, you guys, but this is the finished result, and I have not glued it on or anything. Is like just seriously that bomb. Like it looks so good. I haven't sewed it on anything. There are no bands on it, nothing. It's just amazing balls. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. You beautifuls, have a great day. Bye.